What's up, fam? I'm JB Black CEO. Let me fix my hat. And welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0. Who need to turn their balls into the nearest BP targets or something, or either some type of country road where there's no civilization. Matter of fact, who need to turn their balls into the nearest jail, to the nearest prison, wherever they at. Cabo 6. Miss Thing right here that jumped on Quilla right there. Look at those kneecaps. Look at those kneecaps right there. Look at caps. Look at caps. When we look at this picture, Shaquilla Robinson had no chance against Daejhanae, aka Cabo 6. Shaquilla was in the presence of Cabo 6 over there. As they say, he came late and all of this, and we know that he said, don't send her to the hospital. When they called the hospital, told them she's alcohol poisoning. When they come, they refuse it. Who does that? Not in America. Who calls the police and say, CEO is poison, and then when they come, she ain't gonna go though, y'all. We ain't gonna send her to the hospital. All right, listen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit like, hit that notification button so when I do go live or drop a video like I'm doing, okay? Or drop a video like I'm doing, you get the notification. Ring-a-ling, ring-a-damn-ling. Cabo 6, Quilla didn't have a chance against Cabo 6. As we see this right out here where it's playing out, I'm going to ask Cabo 6, if you didn't do it, who did it? Who was that in that fighting Quilla in the video? Who the hell is this right here? Kneecaps. Who the hell is this? Since Nazir was there, nobody is there. Oh, I wasn't in the picture and all this different stuff. This sister had no chance. Whenever the plan came about, we're going to say baby powders, put it in place. Y'all know who baby powders is. Twinkie, chocolate Twinkie, aka baby powders. This video right here, I guarantee, was filmed by Platts. Platts. When you listen to Khalil voice at the table giving the toast, don't nobody do it the way we do it, how we do it, however. And I'm going to catch Quilla later on, y'all, how we do it. Wink, wink, she don't get it. And then you hear, dang, Quilla, you ain't going to fight back. I mean, and it's actually a boy's voice, a male's voice saying it like that, a male's voice. Dang, least fight back. I mean, like, who phrase it like that? I mean, supposed to be a man who say stuff like that, then let alone this guy getting whooped. Bro, you need to be slapped in your mouth over there. But I guarantee this is Platt's footage right there. Because see, what's that winner over here on the other side, filming it too. One of them, you see the arm up there. Like they just filming it. Okay, well, who was that, y'all? Where was y'all at when all this was going on when y'all friend Daejhanae and here taking Quilla balls? Like, where was y'all at? I wasn't in the room. So I guess Daejhanae needed some me time with Quilla up there. Her and Khalil. I guess they needed some me time because Cabo 6 gonna come out and say, nah, it wasn't me. And I know women, I know what we're gonna call winner fish. I know fish, red fish gonna say, I wasn't in there. That ain't my elbow. That can be anybody. I can hit a lawyer snap. Where the hell was y'all at when y'all buddy was putting the knees on Quilla? Who was that in the room? Who is in our villa putting hands on Quilla? And all y'all over there doing push-ups, playing card games, Quilla walking through the villa, you laying across the bed. Now, how do y'all let some foreigner come in there and whip Quilla and let him watch? That's your name. It don't make no sense. I'm going to say this again. Shanquella Robinson had no chance against Daejhanae and Cabo 6. She had no chance. She had no chance. I mean, just look at it. And watched her get jumped on, kicked, beat, unalive, call the hospital, the winner. Let you call the hospital. Yo, she alcohol poison. And then when you get there, they winner tell her, nah, don't take it. We refuse it. And then they say, oh, it costs this amount of money and all of this and this and this. Really? No deal. Don't nobody believe it. Winner call the police. And then when they get there, Nazir and everybody say, don't take it. Winner call the damn ambulance when she get there, Nazir and Khalil and everybody say, don't take it. This girl called the police, and you got Nazir and everybody in it, because Nazir and the nurse pointed the bump out, to his head. And then everybody in the room together, Cabo 6, Malik, Khalil, Baby Powders, Twink, Redfish, Elise up in there. And then everybody say, don't send her to the hospital. You call the ambulance or the EMS, the Red Cross, and say, yo, this sister has alcohol poison. Then you turn around and say, but don't take her. But then you don't say because it costs money. The report don't say nothing about it costs money. And then people, well, it may have cost money to get her out of there, whatever. You know, when the guests refused, they sent Robinson to the hospital. It seemed like it would have been on here that it costed too much money. And so Winter and Nazir and the rest of them say don't send her. Nazir ain't say that on his live, though. Nazir ain't say that we refuse, man. That's the other weird thing. Nazir ain't say that, man. Like, dog, we refuse to go. Winter call, and, you know, I'm sitting here, and then I'm like, Winter, let's, you know, hey, y'all, what we going to do? So they sat there in front of the nurse and everybody. You know what I'm saying? What they huddle? Hey, come on, let's huddle. We call 6. Yo, we ain't going to send her to the hospital. Even though I know you called Winter, they looking at each other like, yo, Malik, you feel me? Yeah. Hey, Elise, you feel me? Yeah, Nazir, I got you, right? Okay, so Nazir, Elise, Daejhanae, aka Kneecap, Malik, Khalil, Elise, and then, you know, they said, no hospital. Now, one of them got some type of medical paperwork on them where they allegedly went to college and they turned their balls in. These people need switches across the ass. I'm telling you the damn truth. They need switches across their ass, man. Who come up with this idea or something like this? Call the police or the ambulance in and tell them you don't need their service. And this sister has alcohol poisoning. This sister has alcohol poisoning. That's what they saying. And then next, you know, so is they playing games? How do you call the ambulance? Everybody. And then everybody refused. There it is. The guests refused Robinson to the hospital. Shanquella Robinson had no chance against Daejhanae Jackson and Cabo 6. You see? You get what I'm saying? She had no chance. Shanquella Robinson had no chance against Cabo 6. Okay, well, here it is. Hold on, let's pull up this one. Hold on, work with me. She had no chance. I'm going to show you how she had no chance, y'all. Quilla had no chance with Cabo 6. Friends called for medical help after 2 p.m. And then the friends refused to send her to the hospital. Say she drunk a lot. Why would you call for medical help and then refuse it? I know people speculate, oh, that we wasn't there. We wasn't there. And I think Nazir, he should have told us in that Instagram, like, damn, they try to get us, they try to rob us, man. They and then with Quilla, he ain't say not one time. Quilla was alive, y'all. They said Quilla was alive. But you was there when she was unalive. When did you leave her? You left her with the nurse? Yeah, Nazir left Quilla with the nurse. They said she was alive. They told me Quilla was slumped over on the toilet, but you left the next day. Where was you at when Quilla took her last breath? Where was you at when Cabo took the plane up out of there later on? Where was Nazir at, though? Shanquella Robinson had no chance against Daejhanae Jackson after everybody helped set that sister up. And they took her balls. They took her life. They did all of that right there. It was horrible. She had no chance. She had no chance. Nazir, he helped friends. Alcohol poisoning, and then don't send her. Hey, they said alcohol poisoning, and you know I got degrees. He said alcohol poisoning with them. That's what they put in the paperwork. Said that she drunk a lot of alcohol. Okay, alcohol poisoning. Then you turn around and refuse. They send her to the hospital, and you ain't coming back home. Raising sand, raising hell, saying yo, they was tripping. They ain't want us to do. They wanted us to pay all this money. He ain't say that. He just said that he's an innocent soul, but refused Quilla to go to the hospital. Maybe it's a turn that somebody can analyze that, how he's just so innocent. You know what I'm saying? Because Shanquella Robinson didn't have a chance against Daejhanae Jackson and Cabo 6. Cabo 6 was in the building, bro, with the nurse. And the doctor, whoever was here, was in there. Cabo 6 was in the building, and Quilla didn't have a chance. These people need to turn their balls in. Cabo 6 needs to go to jail. Let me tell you, Khalil Cook, this is one wicked, evil guy. Just think, Miss Robinson haven't heard from this guy ever since. Khalil Cook, baby powders, Twinkie, or whatever you want to call him, chocolate Twinkie. Ain't heard from him since. Malik don't care. He cleared the show. He ain't didn't care. He want to see a damn fight out there with his little powder puff hair. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he has some salt in it from where the salt be in the air when you be out there around beaches and stuff. Probably didn't have the time because he in there ready to see a fight. A boy. I mean, like, what type of boy do that? That ain't really, I mean, just listen to this guy voice. You ain't gonna hit back, Quilla. Hey, hit back like, what is wrong with you, bro? Oh, so 26 and 25-year-olds think that's cool. They don't worry about it. And just think, a lot of 26 and 20-year-old people ain't paying that additional attention in this case. They really not, and it's bothering them as 26 and 25-year-old people. Like, man, these old school people doing it. That's what they're saying. These old heads, they doing it right. 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 Us old heads had you guys during the rough times. We understand how society is, the government, and all of this. And then you're spoiled. You don't understand switches and then so you don't get why we have a concern for Shanquella. And then when you look over here, you see kneecaps getting ready. Look at that bent kneecaps. Look at it. Bent kneecaps ready to launch off on Quilla. And then Quilla looking with her hands like, what's the deal? Because she had been surprised. Khalil made sure it was a surprise. They made sure it was a surprise. And that way she wouldn't have a chance. Quilla Robinson, they had no chance against Daejhanae Jackson or Cabo 6. And then when you got Nazir in here refusing, the nurse showed him the knot, you know what I'm saying, during the process that he said he really didn't see. He seen the blood clot. He seen the knot on the lip, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't see how this guy turn around with the rest of them and refuse. How do you do that? You see this knot on her face. You go outside, leave her, and make a video to her. And, some of my friends who know me that see me do the video. Y'all just as stupid as you want to be. Even your friends with them and jumped on it, and you going out making a video looking at you like you crazy. Y'all looks weird. And then you go back in the villa, the house, and then refuse for that girl to go to the hospital with the rest of them, man. Shanquella Robinson had no chance with Cabo 6, man. And then just think, asking us here, where the hell he was at when they left out that night? They flew out. Wasn't that suspicious? Shouldn't you say Quilla gone and we all need to fly back home to get with her family or whatever? Nah. I ain't see him at the protest, the peaceful protest. I was in Charlotte when I went down there. None of them, man. You know what I'm saying? What none of them in there, because hell, he didn't care. Platt's death, they don't care. Only thing he wants is his hat braided and the braided and unbraided, braided and unbraided and stuff, and want to see a fight, though. He want to see somebody get embarrassed, though. But listen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit like, hit that notification button. So when I analyze and break down and use logic with this Cabo 6 with Quilla, Quilla didn't have a chance against Daejhanae. Quilla didn't have a chance against Cabo 6. They set it up. You see, after the time Khalil had this girl phone, she in the pool naked. I almost think that, hell, that after that naked, I'm thinking that was that morning right there. It's just me. Look at her hair, like she just got out the pool. Him finished filming, and while she in the pool, he probably told him to go on in the room. I'm just saying, and that's how the patio door got open. I'm just talking. I don't know. Maybe it's a time stamp or whatever, but I wouldn't be surprised her swimming nude because it was daylight on one of them, and I wouldn't be surprised that's it right there. And look who filming: Khalil, Baby Powder, Twinkie Chocolate, Cook, aka Cookie. He saw a fight. Well, no. It wasn't a fight. He saw an assault. Now, Platts wanted to see a fight go for him, but it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. And Platts was like, dang, Lee's fight back. Platts, it wasn't a fight. There was a setup, Platts. That wasn't a fight. That was an assault. That was a surprise throwdown that Quilla wasn't aware of. And y'all videoed it. And this girl is not in jail. Daejhanae Jackson need to go to jail for assault. United States need to get jurisdiction or whatever they need to do and lock this girl up. United States need to turn them over to Mexico or whatever they need to do. United States need to get with these Cabo 6 people due to the fact Quilla lost her life after this video here. Quilla lost her life. That's a mystery. That should be the mystery to the United States. Like, what happened? After that, we need to talk to these friends. Talk to the friends. Talk to them. A couple of them probably said they wasn't in the room. I wasn't in there. Where were you when Daejhanae Jackson, your friend, was pounding Quilla and ground pounding Quilla and pounding her? Is what I want the feds, the FBI, to ask these people. Where were you? Where the hell were you? Is what I would love for the FBI to ask these friends after putting handcuffs, let's see, around their kneecaps of Daejhanae Jackson. What Daejhanae Jackson did was assault Quilla. There's the evidence. It's an assault. I see some people saying, what they do, what's the evidence? Okay, a simple assault. Yes, overseas and whoop de whoop. but she lost her life. And on that ground, I just think the United States need to investigate. I'm gonna say this before I go. Shanquella had no chance against Cabo 6. After this happened right here, later on that night, Cabo 6 packed up and left. Nazir, when did they leave? How did Nazir feel about that? Because his sister passed away in Nevada. What made him stay after seeing his buddies leave? The ones that saw him shoot the video to Quilla outside. Get up, Quilla, we're 2,000 miles. How did he feel? To stay an extra day. Quilla no longer gone, which he no longer here. He didn't tell us on the Instagram or whatever the hell that was he was on. That's just weird. But she didn't have a chance. Daejhanae pounding and beating her face. And like Nazir said, he really didn't see no bruises or nothing. Khalil saw it. Malik saw it. Daejhanae definitely saw it. Elise saw it. And Winter saw it. No way, I wasn't in the room. Right. But after the fact, y'all came in and saw it. These people need to go to jail. I'm going to say this before I go one more time. The friends called for help, saying Robinson had a lot to drink. Doctor said friends refused. When Nazir got there, he said, yo, they said it was alcohol poisoning. He right. Ain't nobody talking about the nurse. Right, okay, that puts you in there with the nurse. Quilla passed away in front of this doctor, the nurse or whatever. Why? Nazir was there. And his plane ticket and all that kind of case closed. This guy was there. And with the rest of them, he refused. I'm going to get up out of here. Marinate, y'all. At the end of the day, this is an assault. This is an assault. And if friends refuse, that's why the feds need to go over there and at least let their nose be a little itchy and see what the hell happened. I'm out.